You know, once upon a time, elevator operators were a thing. People couldn't imagine stepping into those boxes without someone pressing the buttons for them. Fast forward, and we don't give it a second thought. Well, Hollywood actors might just be the next elevator operators, about to be replaced without most folks even noticing. AI isn't just knocking on the door, it's breaking down the doors of the film industry. And if you think your favorite movie stars are safe, you might want to stick around for this one. The rise of AI in Hollywood. So, here's the deal. AI isn't just some nerdy tech term thrown around in Silicon Valley anymore. It's Hollywood's shiny new toy, and it's playing for keeps. Remember when they brought back Peter Cushing as Grand Moff Tarkin in Rogue One? Yeah, that guy passed away in 1994, yet there he was, barking orders on the Death Star like he'd never left. Creepy or cool? You tell me. But it doesn't stop there. Will Smith fighting a younger version of himself in Gemini Man? That wasn't just makeup and good lighting. That was AI and CGI teaming up to mess with our heads. And let's not forget about deepfakes, the internet's latest obsession and Hollywood's potential goldmine. People are swapping faces on videos like trading cards, and the technology's getting scarily good. In 2021, a deepfake of Tom Cruise surfaced on TikTok, fooling millions into thinking the real Tom was pulling off magic tricks and cracking jokes. If a random creator can whip that up in their basement, imagine what big studios with millions of dollars can do. According to reports, the global entertainment industry is set to be worth over $3.4 trillion by 2028, and AI is a massive part of that growth. Studios are investing heavily in AI tech to de-age actors, resurrect legends, and even create entirely digital characters that look hauntingly real. The cost factor and Hollywood's obsession with control. Now, let's talk money. Hollywood's true love language. Making movies is expensive. Paying A-list actors makes it even more so. Robert Downey Jr. reportedly made $75 million from Avengers Endgame alone. That's a hell of a lot of cash for one guy in a metal suit. Enter AI. Why fork over millions to temperamental stars when you can create a digital actor who doesn't demand a private trailer or throw tantrums over the color of M&Ms? Studios can generate the perfect performer. No lunch breaks, no scandals, no aging. It's like having an employee who never clocks out. But it's not just about saving money, it's about control. Hollywood executives are control freaks. Shocker, I know. With AI, they can script every eyebrow raise, every smirk, every tear, no improvisation unless they program it. It's the puppet master's dream come true. Remember the buzz about Bruce Willis supposedly selling the rights to his digital likeness? Turns out his team denied it. But the fact that we even believed it shows how close we are to this becoming a reality. Imagine a one-time payment for endless content. For studios, that's a bargain. According to Gartner, by 2025, AI-generated content will account for 30% of all content we consume. That's not just movies, that's everything, and Hollywood doesn't want to be left behind. Are actors actually becoming obsolete? So is this the final curtain calls for actors? Not overnight, but the script is definitely changing. Think about it, if AI can mimic an actor perfectly, voice and all, what's stopping studios from sidestepping real people altogether? Look at what's happening with video games. Keanu Reeves appeared in Cyberpunk 2077, not just as a voice, but as a fully realized digital character. Gamers interacted with him for hours, way longer than any movie runtime. If we can accept digital Keanu in a game, why not in a film? But here's the kicker, AI doesn't just replicate faces, it can generate entirely new ones. Ever heard of digital influencers? Like Lil Miquela, a completely virtual model with over 3 million Instagram followers. She's bagging brand deals left and right, and she isn't even real. It's like when automated checkout lanes started popping up, cashiers didn't appear overnight, but the trend was clear. People used to joke about machines taking over mundane jobs. Now, they're eyeing the silver screen. Why would Hollywood do this? Why would Hollywood risk uprooting an entire industry built on star power? Simple, because at the end of the day, Hollywood isn't in the business of making art, it's in the business of making money. Think about blockbuster franchises, Marvel, Star Wars, Fast and Furious. These movies don't rely on star power as much as they rely on the brand. Swap out one actor for another and the machine keeps churning. If audiences are more invested in the cape than the person wearing it, why not optimize costs? Plus, with streaming platforms like Netflix and Amazon pumping out content at breakneck speeds, there's a hunger for efficiency. AI can help churn out movies and shows faster than ever before. No more waiting on an actor's schedule or dealing with on-set injuries. Production delays? Not with AI actors who, surprise, don't get tired. There's also the global market to consider. AI can tailor content to specific regions without reshoots. Imagine a movie where the lead actor appears different depending on the country. An AI-generated actor who looks Asian in China and European in France, maximizing local appeal without additional filming. Hey, quick pause here. If you're digging this peek into Hollywood's AI revolution, hit that subscribe button. I'm new around here, still below that monetization mark, and your support would mean the world to me. It'll push me to keep bringing you content like this and help the channel grow. Alright, back to the story. What does this mean for the future of acting? So, what's the fate of actors in this brave new world? Well, it's a bit like being a candle maker when the light bulb was invented. Not exactly a sunny outlook. Actors might need to adapt or risk becoming relics of a bygone era. Think about Andy Serkis, the guy behind Gollum in The Lord of the Rings, and Caesar in Planet of the Apes. He's a pioneer in motion capture acting, blending human performance with digital technology. Maybe that's the future, actors evolving into digital performers who work hand in hand with AI. But let's not kid ourselves. Not every actor will become a tech-savvy motion capture artist. The essence of acting has always been about human connection, portraying emotions that resonate on a deeply personal level. Can an AI truly replicate the subtle nuances of a human performance? Well, I think it's getting damn close. There's also the legal and ethical quagmire. Actors like Robin Williams have clauses in their estates that prevent the use of their likeness for a certain number of years after their death. But not everyone has that foresight or bargaining power. Lesser-known actors might find their digital likeness used without fair compensation, becoming eternal performers without consent. It's similar to what's happening with automation in other industries. Factory workers replaced by robots, cashiers replaced by self-checkout machines. The acting profession isn't immune to the match of technology. But this could also open new avenues. Actors might pivot to roles that emphasize live performance, stage plays, live-streamed events, or interactive experiences where the human element is irreplaceable. They might also delve into voice work, providing the emotional depth behind AI-generated faces. It's like how vinyl records made a comeback. In a world of digital music, people crave the authentic, tactile experience of a record player. Perhaps audiences will seek out genuine human performances amidst a sea of AI-generated content. Is this the end of creativity? Now, you might be wondering, if AI takes over acting, writing, and even directing, is creativity itself doomed? It's a fair question. After all, creativity is inherently human, right? Well, yes and no. AI can analyze data, recognize patterns, and even generate art and music. In 2018, an AI-generated painting sold at the Christie's auction for over $432,000. The artwork, titled Portrait of Edmond de Bellamy, was created by an algorithm trained on historical paintings. Impressive, but does it have soul? Creativity isn't just about assembling pieces. It's about injecting personal experience, emotions, and perspectives. And AI doesn't know heartbreak, joy, or the taste of a damn good pizza at 2 a.m. It can't draw from life because it hasn't lived. Consider this. AI wrote a screenplay called Sunspring, starring Thomas Middleditch. The script was, to put it mildly, bizarre. Characters spoke in nonsensical dialogue, and the plot was incoherent. It was entertaining, sure, but for all the wrong reasons. But here's where it gets interesting. AI could become a tool that enhances human creativity rather than replacing it. Musicians already use AI to generate beats or suggest chord progressions. Writers could use AI to overcome writer's block, getting suggestions on how to advance a plot or develop a character. Think of AI as the ultimate creative assistant, handling the grunt work while humans focus on what we do best, being imaginative, emotional, and, well, human. There's also potential for entirely new forms of art, interactive movies, where the storyline adapts in real time based on audience reactions, personalized content tailored to individual preferences. AI could unlock creative possibilities we've never even considered. But we have to be cautious. There is a risk of homogenization, where AI-generated content becomes formulaic because it's based on existing data. Creativity thrives on breaking the rules, and AI isn't exactly a rule breaker. It's like cooking with a recipe versus improvising in the kitchen. An AI follows the recipe perfectly every time, but it won't spontaneously add a pinch of spice that takes the dish to the next level. So, is this the end of creativity? Not necessarily. It's a fork in the road. We can choose to let AI dictate the creative landscape, or we can harness it to expand the boundaries of what's possible. So, there you have it, the impending shakeup of Hollywood as AI steps into the spotlight. Actors might need to adapt, creativity might evolve, but one thing's for sure, change is coming whether we're ready or not. The question is, how will we respond? Will we embrace the new possibilities or cling to the past? Will we find new ways to infuse humanity into art? Or will we let algorithms take the driver's seat? And do you think an AI could ever win an Oscar? Finally, are you excited about the potential of AI in entertainment? Or does it make you want to unplug and move to a cabin in the woods? Drop your opinions in the comments below. And hey, if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. Your support means the world to me and helps this channel grow. Together, we'll navigate this wild future where art, technology, and humanity collides. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.